Hi, Sagittarius. How are y'all? Happy Thanksgiving. So I'm going to be devoting a lot more time to this channel going forward. And I really appreciate the response. So let's get started. So we're going to be doing a different reading every day. Today, it's what's next. Because this is our season. This is our time to shine. And we're going to be getting a lot of attention. Some of it wanted, some of it not wanted. And I'm seeing it here. I mean, it feels like you're getting attention for the right reasons, right? And it's ultimately leading to success, in my opinion. But basically, you're getting attention for just how you are. I mean, okay, so here we go. Recognition, Sag. Okay, so you're finally being recognized for what you do. And, you know, sometimes it may seem really like a struggle. It sure may, but, and I can see for you, it may, you know, depending on what you do. And this could be really anything. It could be being recognized in your relationships or being recognized for what you do for others, or, you know, wherever it is that you feel that you have not been valued or have not been recognized. I feel like this is changing. And I feel like maybe you don't even know how great you are, Sag. Because, you know, Sagittarius literally does not give up. We basically are, but we also don't do what we don't want to. So there is that. But there is recognition coming in for you, Sag. And let me show you how that is, you know, because basically, like with the Nine of Swords, like I kind of feel like within you, there may be this feeling, when am I going to be recognized? You know, maybe you worry about it, maybe, and definitely, I see a lot of times because Sagittarius will literally move away from stuff if they feel it's not working. And there seems to be this change in you, Sag, where you don't give up as easily, okay? I know what I said. I said Sagittarius says, don't give up. Now I'm telling you not to give up so easily. But we do have that tendency. We do have the tendency, and I know because I'm a Sagittarius sun and moon, that if things aren't working, you know, to move on. But, you know, I'm seeing here with whatever it is you're doing, you are worrying about it working. You have been worried about it. You have been stressed out about it. But the success actually is coming, Sag. And because of your tenacity, honestly, with the Hierophant, I feel kind of this dual meaning here for you. Because Sagittariuses are not conventional, but we are very committed. Very committed. Now, you would see a lot of people out there saying we're not, but when we are for something, we are totally committed 180 freaking %. And I feel like with whatever this is, even though you've been worried about whether or not, you know, you're actually going to get what you deserve here, you know, especially considering how much work you put in, that time is actually coming because your commitment is actually showing up in success for you. And it is what's getting you noticed. Here we see the Six of Wands with the Hierophant. So whatever it is that you've been committed to, you've been worried about it working out, or, you know, are people even seeing what you do? The answer is yes. And part of that is because you've been committed to it so hard. And that is what we do. We are all in people. We are all in people. We don't go in on things halfway. You know, I think that one thing that with Sagittarius that annoys us about other people is when they don't go in that way. You know, and it hasn't been easy, Sag. It hasn't been easy. But one of the things that people really gets attention from other people is that you actually will be devoted to things that no one else is. Okay? Because we are unconventional people. And not only that, it's like you don't give up because you know that, like, okay, if this way isn't working, literally I'll find another way. And this is the thing, Sag, and this is the part of you that you should actually be sharing, like, as much as possible. The way that you can just find another way to get the same result, to get what you want. Like, it's not about, like, I don't feel stubbornness with Sagittarius, really. You're not stubborn. You're committed to this thing, but you're also willing and have been willing with the Seven of Swords to find a different way. To say, you know what, this isn't working. This isn't working, so I'm gonna change it up. And this is what's really getting you recognized. The way that even when things are disappointing, Sag, with the Four of Cups, you still see an opportunity there. And you'll just be like, well, I'll just do it different then. I'll find a different way. But since the Six of Wands is sitting in the middle of your reading, I will not lose. Period. And I have to tell you, this is kind of key to your success, Sag. If this is making sense to you, and I really hope it is really key to your success. So keep that in mind. Don't give up. Don't let these worries or this overthinking really get in your way. If something you're doing isn't getting you what you think you deserve, find out what exactly isn't working and how you can change things up. Yay. So let's look at love, shall we? You know, I never see anything in readings for Sagittarius in terms of love. I mean, I see a lot where they tell us that we're waiting and waiting and waiting, right? So let's see what's next in love, Sag. Someone's making the effort. Okay, someone, you know, if you're connected to someone or someone's making the effort here with you. Okay, they're stepping up their game. Because here we're seeing the Emperor. And if they aren't speaking right now, because we are seeing the Four of Swords. So this could be someone that's been holding back. I feel like they're formulating a plan. I really do, but they are actually stepping up. And what's interesting is, because we're seeing the Knight of Cups, this could be someone who's been in and out of your life. Okay, and you know, interestingly enough, this is at the center of the reading, the Knight of Cups. You know, it's kind of inconsistent, you know, but they had to figure it out, Sag. They had to figure out how to be the Emperor. How to be the Emperor. And I feel like they're doing that without losing what's so great about the Knight of Cups. Like, because the Knight of Cups also represents a compromise. So, you know, they're kind of figuring out how to be the Knight of Cups and the Emperor. You know? How to, you know, do the right thing and how to build without losing, you know, the excitement that the Knight of Cups brings, the romance that the Knight of Cups brings. So I do really feel like this is what they're contemplating at the moment. Okay, the Four of Pentacles is here, you know, because they want to build something with you. The Four of Pentacles and the Emperor, they definitely want to build something with you. But they definitely understand that because they move like the Knight of Cups in the past, they have to, it's almost like, what's the new foundation? Like they've never, if you thought this person wasn't interested in you, then you couldn't be more wrong. They've been holding on the whole time, but, you know, they know that they can't be this Knight of Cups. They have to bring stability in here. And what are we going to build? You know, what are we going to build? What am I going to build for Sagittarius, Queen of Wands? Because the truth is, you're the Queen of Wands here. And basically, you know, you're looking at the foundation, right? And you're like, well, you know what? I'm the Queen of Wands. I am unstoppable. I am powerful. I am passionate. I get a lot of attention. You know, if you aren't going to come here with me, with a strong foundation, then, you know, I can just keep it moving. That's the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands don't sweat things. She doesn't sweat people. She couldn't, you know, I feel like you're kind of in the energy of, I want this. If you don't want this, then I don't have to be bothered with you. Yeah, because the Four of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune is here. You want change here. You want stability. You want, this is the 1111 card. And, you know, the Four of Wands is really a portal to freedom, honestly. But it's definitely unity. It's definitely stability. It's kind of hard to think about because the Queen of Wands, I really feel like, Sag, you might be interested in marriage. But you want things that, if we're not getting, it's not that you want to get married right now, because, you know, the Queen of Wands puts herself out there. But if we aren't moving towards this because this is what I want, you know, then what are we even doing? And I will tell you that fours are very present here for you, Sag. Fours are very present. And, you know, you're about to receive great things, you know, and I just feel like you're really moving in a different way. You're really moving in a different way. And you understand that this is your destiny. Okay, your destiny is, you know, I don't know if your destiny is marriage, Sag. It's not everyone's destiny. But your destiny is a stable relationship, you know, which is what I really always feel with the, you know, with the Four of Wands. I do feel like you want to be with this person. You want to come together with them, but only if change comes in. Only if change comes in, and that's really important to you. And with Jupiter, it's because, Sag, honestly, you're looking for stability in all areas of your life. All areas of your life. Stability and joy. You know, with the Six of Pentacles, it's kind of like, you know, they want to come together with you, right? But I definitely feel like you want to see some change here, especially in terms of giving, in terms of balance, you know, and this is with the Two of Swords, you know, this is the shift. This is the shift. But, you know, I kind of feel like too, you know, especially since this person might be talking about a new beginning with you, is with the Two of Swords and the Fool right underneath it, you know, this isn't how it always was. Okay, and so the energy is shifting. And that may cause a conflict within you, you know, which way to go. And there definitely would be a decision for you. And I do feel like this person is telling you they're not the Knight of Cups anymore. They are and they're not. I really felt like they want to keep the good things about the Knight of Cups. You know, because there is a certain, for me, there is a certain amount of innocence with the Knight of Cups, even though other people probably don't see it. You know, I do feel like they want to become more consistent. They do want to become more consistent. And because it goes from the Four of Swords to the Knight of Cups to the Four of Pentacles, which really says to me that this person was inconsistent in the past. And now what they've really been working on is, you know, I don't know. I just feel like it's a compromise between the two. So however they moved with you before and how they want to move with you now, they definitely want to build a foundation with you, you know. And of course, you know, Sagittarius wants freedom. No one understands freedom like Sag. No one understands it. So I do feel like that's been an issue for this person. You know, they want to be with you and they still want to feel like they're free. Well, who else can you get that with? No one. No one. So, yeah, Sag, that's what's coming next. So, let me know. Let me know. Toodles.